Hello. How are you doing today? I didn't do my hi guys, my normal thing that I say when I pop on. So, woo! We're gonna make a spice mix tonight. Are you ready? Do you have all your spices so that we can make our spice mix? I hope you do. If you have any questions, let me know. Tonight, 5:30 p.m. I'm gonna put the Zoom link down here in the comments so that you can just click on it and join me at 5:30. All right? Does that sound good? So our last ingredient that we haven't talked about yet that we're going to talk about is cane sugar, organic cane sugar. So I just got this pack here from No Frills. Jeez, what was the word? No Frills. But I'm sure that Alice has it over at the health food store in Sturgeon. So if you want to check it out there, go right ahead and check it out, okay? Sugar. Sugar is like, it has this bad rap, doesn't it? Like sugar bad, 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 bad. And is sugar bad, 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 bad? Well, yeah, in excess, how we tend to consume it. But sugar is also necessary. What? Seriously? Yeah, okay. So I'm talking about sugar. Yay! This is gonna be fun. Might be a little bit interesting, some stuff you might already know, but it's okay, it's cool. So what are the benefits, or what are some benefits of having sugar? Okay, well, it provides us with energy. It's generally our primary source of energy. Now, I'm not talking about if you're doing a keto diet and you're not having any sugar and you're going to use ketones for fuel. No, I'm talking about our general quick energy source comes from sugar. Okay? It's digested in the body and it breaks down into glucose, which is easily stored as glycogen. And glycogen, we store it and we use it throughout the day. So our liver needs glycogen, our brain needs glycogen, our muscles need that as well, okay? But when we have excess, too much, you don't need much sugar daily. Really, you don't. When we have excess, that's when the overspill happens. That's when we can wreak havoc, okay, on our body. Such things happen as it starts to clog the circulatory system, okay? Retain water. We can retain water, especially in our kidneys as well. So it can create swelling in our hands and in our feet, okay? Something really funny, a couple Christmases ago, I was down at my grandparents with Greg, and Greg's here with me. We had too much sugar. Greg's laughing, yeah. We had too much sugar. Like, you know all those sweets that you get on the trays or whatever? Like, we were loading up, man. And we would get like sugar sweats a little bit, but one funny thing that we laughed at, we were like, I have sugar fingers. Like, our fingers were swollen. We literally had sugar fingers. You know, we did, because I tasted my finger and they tasted good. No, I'm kidding. Wasn't that funny? Sugar, sugar, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl. And you got me wanting you. It's so true. That's a good song. Thanks, Greg. That's cool. That was a fun little in-betweener. Okay.
That's my job.
Yeah. So it can wreak even more havoc on our respiratory system. It can build up water and build up mucus as well. It can create hormone imbalances, immune imbalances, constipation, sluggishness. Like, the list just goes on and on and on, right? When we have excess. Do you eat excess sweet? Okay, do you? What else can happen? Oh my God. We tend to overconsume this earth's nectar, right? It's the sweetness of life. Well, why do we overconsume it? There can be so many factors. We had a stressful day. We look for something that is grounding, that is cooling, that is calming, that makes us feel better in that moment. We do. And it does make us feel better in that moment until it doesn't, right? So we can become addicted, and we become addicted to this instant feel good, and these feel good chemicals. We gotta have it, okay? But then as we continue on that track, then that can lead us through the 6 stages of disease. And that would be accumulation. We have too much. We prefer to accumulate more and more and more. Then we have provocation, which means that we've accumulated this much sugar in this container, but you know what? Where's the rest of the sugar going to go? It's going to start to overflow, Okay, and then that becomes a spread where all of these seeds or these sprouts of disease start to happen. And then it moves into localization where, okay, now I'm feeling pain like in here. Where is this coming from, right? Then it manifests into like real pain, into something, okay? And then destruction and complications where we're having autoimmune diseases, tumors, all sorts of that stuff, right? You get the point, I think, right? Do you? Do they get the point, Greg?
I don't.
I think you do. Okay? All right, so that's how sugar can be bad. That's why we're like, sugar, bad. But it is also not so bad. As long as you have to control it, essentially, right? And it's a really, really tough thing because the more sugar we consume, the more we're creating sort of that like bad microbiome within our gut, and then it sends the message to our what the heck? Oh my God, I totally lost my train of thought. That nerve, the vagus nerve, it sends a message to that vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve comes up to the brain and says, give me that hit, my stomach needs that hit, right? So then you grab sugar and you give yourself that hit, right? But it's okay. It's okay. I know, it's tough. We can get crazy, but you know what? What are the benefits of sugar? Sugar is also what? Wet. Its sweet taste can help line the mouth with that wetness, so it helps with our saliva as well. It can help in the GI tract and the urinary tract. It can also help, because it is the sweetness of life, it can actually help in our reproductive system if we have the right amount, okay? It can enhance our immune system if we're having the right amount and proper sources of it, okay? It can improve our longevity and increase our ojas. And you might be like, ojas, what the heck is that? That's essentially your sweetness, your container of longevity energy for always, essentially, okay? It's very, very grounding. It's soft, it's oily, it's wet, it's nourishing. So when we talk about winter is dry, winter is cooling, winter cracks us, winter is light, right? To have the opposite effect, we need that little bit of sweetness in there. So we need to feel more grounded. We need to feel softer, not drying and cracking. We need to feel oily. We need to feel wet and most of all, nourished, right? Okay? Does any of that make sense for you? I had fun. I had fun talking to you guys about sugar. I don't know if you had fun, but I had a little bit of fun. Anyways, maybe you learned a little bit, maybe you didn't. It's all good. However, sugar is not a bad thing. In moderation, getting just the amount that we need. That is why we add a little bit of this sugar into our spice mix so that we can create that grounding, that wetness, that nourishing components that we need daily. Just a bit. When you make this spice mix, you're not going to eat the whole pack all at once, right? You're going to have little amounts. So don't forget, pop on, meet with me live today at 5:30. And if you're interested in more of the stuff that I'm doing, and then I kind of talk to you about 6 stages of disease, well, there's a lot more that you can learn with me and grow with me and have fun with me. Ask me about my yearly membership. Wink. Ayurvedic health coaching. Wink. Okay, have a good day, guys. Wink. Bye. Wink. Bye.